Jalan Donggongon Kasigui. I see. That's the name of the main road, yeah? Okay, folks. Let me show you why I consider Donggongon town as the standard of a slum town. What is this? A signboard or something that has been vandalized, and now it looks like a headstone of a graveyard. Fantastic, isn't it? Just in front of this Donggongon Park. Okay, and in front of the billboards. Yeah, somebody got buried here, isn't it? Good idea. Very nice signboard, Majelis. Sudah Anda bayar cukai pintu dan cukai tanah? Oh, ses tanah pula kau panggil tu, ya. But we the people never know how the money is spent, isn't it? No account, no public account, no report, no nothing. This project signboard was erected long before the COVID, and I think by now, in the year 2023, this signboard is outdated. But where is that project? Menaik taraf laluan pejalan kaki dari tamu mingguan. Ha ha ha. Hello guys. Do we really need this thing? It's just blocking my traffic view. A skimpy thing. How is this going to help us keep our town cool? What's the environment? I think this costs a minimum of $1,000 to install and supply. Very good, easy project for from the chronic contractors. Isn't that right? Very easy project to do. Dump some bata there, which the pilak workers can do. Top it with some soil and plant a silly enamel plant in the middle of the road, and certainly not $1,000 in the contractor per month. It could be anything from $2,000 to $3,000 per one of these thingy magic. Now guys, these big trees are the one that really can help the town keep it cool during hot weathers. Okay, but the chances are that some of them might be chopped down either here or here, because according to the flood mitigation plan, this canal here, the main canal through the town, needs to be enlarged to at least double the size to cater for the flood that is flowing down between the police station and Bomba, okay, and is draining the Kibobaig area. So all the Kibobaig water at the moment are draining to this small canal. I don't know whether it is once called Parit-Juta, but this is it. That is why the flood in Donggongon is big. Okay, I don't know when this project going to be enlarged, but then obviously some of the trees might be sacrificed. But anyway, look and behold, you see that this is a very dry day, and yet this flow is coming into the drain. And I can assure you that is the flow from it's just a black water coming out from the septic tank of a nearby small hotel. I can guarantee you. Otherwise, where is that water coming from? Of course, it's mixed with some kitchen drain water, but that black water is coming out of a sewage treatment plant from a nearby hotel, and it's flowing into this big canal drain. Okay, boss? And that's why sometimes we have a nice smell in this slum town of Donggongon. Take a look at that. Good smell from that water. Very nice smell. Take a look at that. And it's a very hot and dry day today. You got the guts to tell me Sabah maju jaya, or shall we say Sabah tiada air, pergi bikin lagi banyak-banyak dam. Nah, kasih dam semua itu sungai, biar itu orang kena banjir, pindah semua itu kampung. Maju jaya. Referring to the signboard earlier about the laluan pejalan kaki, this is it. The track for human walkway is only one person. So if two people meet there, one either has to drop into the road or go into the drain. See, it's a narrow track. This is what the project signboard says just now, and only one person can go through that track at the moment. And the next one is the Parit. It's full of dark water. I think it's also sewage water. And look at how they built the drain hole from the road. Here, guys. I don't know what JKR standard they follow these little holes in there. I call that an orifice hole. And that's supposed to drain all the water from this road into the drain there. So that is the drain hole that I refer to as designed by the pilak worker. It's not designed by engineer or technician. And this is built when the council appoint your contractor, which is never supervised. And along here, all the drain holes has gone missing. There's no more drain hole there because they all get clogged by the dirt and the sand. There's no more drain hole, only one at the end. So how do you expect the rainwater from the road to go into the drain? Swell, isn't it? Again, it's another of that road sign. Project Kerajaan Persekutuan menaik taraf laluan pejalan kaki. Whatever lah. And that's it. The pejalan kaki, this one. Just one track for one person. Okay. In fact, if you have the brain, you can just cover this drain here with good slab, make it an underground drain, and then you can have a wider two-way footpath. Make it level. And by the way, this footpath here used to be painted red. And that red paint, I don't know why you have to paint it red, has been worn off. And along here, all the drain holes have disappeared. I believe that is a drain hole then. And it's gone. A pilak design road. Nothing. No drain hole. So, here's one example of a pilak design drain hole. A 3-inch plastic pipe. Okay. Underneath this one-track footpath, and opposite it, where the fuck is the hole? It's gone. So you even have ghost drain hole in this council contractor made drain. Yes, boss. There's no hole from the road, so how does the water drain out into the drain? Yeah. My guy is passing by, and that's supposed to be the drain hole there. Yeah. Take a look at these councillors. This is your pilak design drain hole. I call it orifice or luat tonggiluang. Here's an example. Only one person can walk in the footpath at one time. So if two of these guys meet along while walking on the footpath, you either jump into the drain or you jump into the road. This is what I call the slum standard town. Hello? I finally found the last remaining functional pilak design drain hole. On the other side, take a close look. Yes, that's how it looks like. Let me see from the other side. Yep, that's how the drain hole looks like. This is Pilak Walker design drain. Okay, they made a nice little funnel with concrete at the edge of the road. In fact, I remember seeing the workers cementing this little hole, which gets easily clogged by any sands and dirt, and that's why all the rest are gone. You don't see any more of them along the footpath. So this footpath is designed by Pilak workers, not by engineers. This is the Majuntin Square, where the late famous Dato statue is there. Got new umbrella roof there, and a big roof here for the tamu area, eating area. And here is the old clock that has never been repaired. Now they just put DBKK logo there. And down below, motorbike is there. And look at the quality of this pavement. And I bet that there's no reinforcing bar below that pavement. Never have any quality, broken to pieces, not level, and with a dusty ground there, the remnant of the old tree planting area. Okay, and by the way, these motorcycles are not supposed to occupy this mall, or you're not supposed to drive around this mall. But you find many of those motorbikes running around next to the place where people are sitting and eating, just waiting for some kids to be run over by a motorcycle, which will soon happen. And read a signboard here, folks, which is in front of the Bu Havan Square. Read it for yourself. No motorcycle, bicycle running around this kawasan. And you have hundreds of motorcycle parked there. While the parking is actually at the edge, where they can tie their motorbike on those metal for secure safekeeping. Yes, you can park at the edge of this mall. There's a parking bar provided for them. You can tie your motorbike or bicycle to that, but not park in the middle of the mall. Neither are you supposed to ride in the mall, but you can ride from the edge of the mall into the road there, but nobody check. And I see this motorbike zooming around the mall. And that is the standard of your slab covering the drain hole. Uneven, broken, one big gap there. I'm surprised not many people have broken their legs yet, or stumbling into that hole, or tripping into that hole. Another one there. There is never any standard at all when they construct this town. So, to all those contractors who did this, you sub it to your Pilak contractor, isn't it? And this is the standard of what the foreign workers do to Penampang. Those who get a contract just sit in the office, never even supervise the work on site. Hello, Council. Those floodlights there have been on 24 hours, wasting electricity power, wasting tax money. I don't care if those are low wattage LED lamps, but they are still wasting power and lessening the lifespan of those floodlights. So who the fuck is paying for all this? Amazing. Even this thing also cannot fix. just the photocell also needs to be replaced or fixed. Hello, hello. The floodlight for the statue, which is supposed to be green energy based, a solar cell. Here is solar cell, which is, despite the anti-theft lock, people are trying to steal it or vandalize it. So now the floodlight is below the solar cell. So at night, if that solar floodlight turns up, it's below the panel. So now the solar lamp, I mean the floodlight lamp, is now shining at the back of the solar panel. Hey, fantastic design. You know very well that this Asian country steals anything, so you just don't install floodlights on the ground level. You have to install it above. What a waste of money. But this is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. And of course, today is Friday the 14th of April 2023. And of course, this is the famous back lane of Megalong. And today, none of these vehicles are getting a parking ticket. That area used to have a yellow parking bay, but this one is double parking, and so is this guy. And none of them are getting a parking ticket today. And that's why this guy is moving slowly to squeeze between the narrow lane and all those guys behind looking for parking spot. And another one is double parking. But today there is no parking ticket. Those parking ticket comes only once in a blue moon, maybe around Raya or around festival time. Somebody has the mood to go and book all this vehicle. This vehicle here are parked properly, but this one isn't. Donggongon town built between the 70s and the 80s, and the quality of the concrete, you can see the under the kaki lima, the concrete are now spalling, which means spill and fall. Obviously this concrete are probably made of sea sand, and even above this clinic, the ceiling is beginning to crack and fall. So you people shopping in Donggongon, you better wear safety helmet like the workers are using. Right? And a big concrete spalling there in front of this pharmacy. I'm making a video, brother. It's gonna be a long video. And this is called the slum town of Donggongon. And more spalling in front of this sundry shop. This town is now, the building of this town is crumbling and soon will have to be rebuilt. And this is the best classic concreting of Sabah Maju Jaya. Take your look, boss. Super. Oh, nice another one. Then I zoom to the this one, guys. This road drain here was built before the time of Warisan, just before. You dig up the ground, fix the drain, and this hole here is supposed to be backfilled. Until now, like 10 years, nobody bothered to backfill. So what the hell is the drain here? And now you have another earth drain by the side. And this is the quality of council work. That's where all our tax money goes. Or the certifying officer just certify it at the Kadai Kupi. Has this been paid? Of course, not really been paid a long time. So, what sort of a walkway is this? You got a brick wall there, a brick floor there, brick footpath. You got a big hole by the side of a drain. This town is a slum town, low class. It's a roadside drain with a now low cheap broken slab cover, and this is supposed to be to drain the road. Now from the road side here, where is the water from the road, or how is the water from the road entering that drain? And beside the drain here also, this part is not backfilled. So there's a big gap here. Children can fall down here. This part of the drain is not backfilled. So contractor gets paid for not completing their work. And by now, you know, if you hear the generator sound, this town has no power now. There's a brownout. That's why it's so noisy. Some of the buildings are using, I think this building here, the sub-accredited, is using their own generator because there's no power in town. Oh dear, no water, no power. Sabah Maju Jaya.